Hi guys, Captain TigerLily here. We're back with more of Shadows over Loathing. My glasses are stabbing me. That's fun. Um, and I'm gonna try to figure out this submarine thing. I have gone everywhere I can think of, and I cannot find a solution to this stupid submarine. But before we jump into that, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and leave a comment down below for all those engagement thingies. So, I feel like there's got to be something. Let's see. Submarine infects darkness. That's how we go in. Through this porthole, you can barely make out a chart on the wall of the submarine. You strain your eyes, but the chart is either slightly too far away, the submarine is slightly too dark, or some combination of the two factors. Strain my eyes? Years of study have taught you how to deliberately damage your eyes in order to learn things. Those years of study finally pay off as the text of the chart reveals itself. Torpedo tube pressure, 19 psi. Got it. Okay. I thought I had looked through that before. It's fine. 19. Okay, that should do it. Can I fish in it? I cannot. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Open it. You open the torpedo tube and recover the mob's shipment of booze. You got a barrel of tequila. Cool. Let's go to the campus and then go to fish and chips. Sure. Buy the book. I want to read. You look at the first few pages of the book, and the only thing you learn about it is you'd be better off selling it. Yep, we're gonna do that. And I got more than it's worth. So, oh, take to the speakeasy. Oh. Okay. Sure, let's go to Ocean City and go to our thingy. Got a message. Okay. I'm good. Okay. I gotta call Don back. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce what he's saying right now because apparently it's in Dutch, and I'm not gonna try to butcher that. English. Dutch is nearly English. Endeavor to not be so culturally unsophisticated. It will impede your personal growth. Anyway, your submarine booze is safe. Bravo, you are certainly to enjoyify it. It is our newest vintage. Your next assignment will be to renovate an elderly and formerly abandoned radiophonic transmission station. Renovate it? Renovate it such that it no longer contains any vampires. We are apprehensive of the possibility that they will use the equipment contained therein to drop eaves upon our privatational communications. Well, I certainly wouldn't wish that on anyone, but whatever. I know the place you mean. I already cleared the vampires out of there. A fortuitous revelation. Your expediency is really off the charts, so to speak. Your payment shall be delivered to your bed adjacent furniture forthwith. You hear someone opening the window in your bedroom. Swell. Can you stop climbing in my bedroom? Like, that's creepy. That's real creepy. Hey, Fancy Dan. I found this case of tequila. Gracias, muchacho. Alrighty. Bye, Fancy Dan. Okay. I'd like to go get the payment. You set Plumper's Tiny Workshop up on your desk. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I can do all the things now. Briefcase of meat. The success of your swamp-derived mission performances has not gone unnoticed. The boss is duly impressified. The boss, huh? Wow. Wow. Nice, 800. Holy shit. It's so much. I also have 11 fragrance spores. That's so many things. Oh my god, that's insane. Okay, well, whatever. I'm not going to bed. I got too many things to do. Okay, what is on my to-do list for today? Okay, so somewhere near the antique store, Charles Wallace lost his key. Okay, we can do that one real quick. I don't know about the trap for the kid for the Monster Shack. And also, I don't know how to fish up the voice of the Gator Merman. I don't know. But it's fine. We're gonna go out here and we're gonna wander. And see if we can find it. It's a Tin Lizzie. I got an anarchist hardware. Wander again. Fishman, I don't need that garbage today. I'm trying to find a key. I found it. Oh my gosh. Charles, I found your key. Charles Wallace. Yep, I found it. That's it. Thank you. Where'd you find it? Under a bush. Oh yeah, probably that bush I was drilling holes in the other day. You were drilling holes in a bush? Why were you drilling holes in a bush? I don't feel like that's the ideal thing. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna go through all the areas in here and see if there's any fences to paint. And then if there's not, then we're gonna go back to, the Big Moist, and I'm gonna try to figure out the trap. So, I will be back. Okay, so I ended up going through the entirety of the city. And I remembered that there was a lot of stuff that could be potentially at the junkyard. So I'm gonna go over there. I feel like there's a possibility. Otherwise, I'm gonna check the what do you call it? The campus. Did I get this radio already? Yeah, I did. Okay, maybe there's something in here. Does this count? No. Loose coat hanger on the ground. Okay. Does this one count? No. What was this Shadow Rift again? Oh yeah, that was this one. Can I close these things now? Ooh, close it. Oh, cool. Okay. Sweet, so that's how I get rid of them. Okay, that's helpful. Have I been in here before? Flush the... Nice. Have a soak. Splish. Okay. What does that do? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We just raised our muscle mysticality and moxie by 1. Hold up. That completely negates Dark Noel's thing. Oh my god. Yes. That's amazing. That is incredible. Who'da thunk? All I need to do is take a bath. That's it. Whoa, there was hobo code down there. I saw that. Oh no, I already read that. Okay, anything? Oh, go back. There was a fence. Yeah. Fence number 2. Okay, let's go back to the campus. Because I checked the wings inside. Obviously, that's not going to have anything. And I did check the greenhouse, but there wasn't anything there. So let's check the frat houses and see if there's anything there. Make things more interesting? Sure. Whatever. I don't know which one, though. I guess not this one unless it's inside. Which I don't think it is. I don't think there were any fences inside, but I'll check. You never know. Okay. Nothing in the basement. Wait, wasn't there a thingy down here? Was there a thing I could close over here? Or was it just... No, it was just this thing. Okay. Never mind. I thought there was a weird portal thingy. Climb back up. Head back upstairs. Throwing cheese everywhere. What am I stuck on? Already used Rufus's receiver on that one. Oh yeah, that was the bathroom where I needed stench armor. Okay, let's go to this one. Oh god. Bewitch him. Okay. This is the one I can't go inside. So that's not helpful. There's a fence. Paint it. Sweet. Okay, let's go back to the Big Moist and we can tell the kid in the treehouse, Will. We did it. We did it, Will. Fight him. Why would I surrender to the bats? What is that one now? Hold on, I got a new thing. Stench damage. Queso Fusculento. I love that so much. So much. That's amazing. And I can do one more. Never mind. Sweet. And Claudia grew stronger. Oh. Huh. Well, that's funny. Earlier, there wasn't an old bearded man in the treehouse, and now there is. Not ha-ha funny, but perhaps not ha-ha. Why, it's me, miss. It's Will Hunter. It worked. You lifted the curse, with nothing more than some paint and a brush. Are you alright? Alright? Look at me. I can waggle my toes and waggle my nose. I got bones in my hips and blood in my lips. I'm a boy again. I've got the old flesh back, miss. Tain't never been better. He's a real boy now. That's great, Will. Only thing is, I still got tree sap coming out when I sneeze, but that's a different curse. Can I help with that one? Nah, thing is, that curse can only be lifted by the power of imagination, which, as an adult, you've lost. Why are you old? Old? Will Hunter old? I'll tell you what, miss. You're only as old as you feel. How old do you feel? Early 70s. Will pats his gaunt stomach. Suppose I've packed on the years. Kept on growing while I was in that tree. Some ways I was probably better off staying a tree, because then I could have lived just about forever. But nah, I gotta be a human. Else how would I do my mischief? What mischief? Various mischiefs. Can you give me an example? May have skipped out on Sunday school once or twice. Anything else? Stole a horse station. I've never heard of a horse station. Cause it ain't there no more. What will you do now? Been a while, but I seem to remember that on the day I was supposed to whitewash that fence and instead went trout fishing, I was due down to the courthouse to help a man wrongly accused of murder. How long ago was that? July? What year? I'd say 1876. It's 1928. Yikes! Reckon I shouldn't stop for breakfast then. Hope no trout distract you on the way. Why, heard about some? No. I better be off. Hold on now, you got me out of that tree, ma'am, and Will Hunter won't let that go unrewarded. That's not necessary. Nah. I want you to have this. 'Tis my greatest treasure, the shiniest thing Will Hunter got. A sure enough crystal. Not so shiny marble. Thanks for painting them fences. What is this? It's a bona fide marble, miss. You can play with it, keep it in your pocket, put it in your mouth to talk worse. Okay. Thanks. Will? Anything else to see? No. Okay. Anything in the hole? No. Okie dokie. Let me look at my tasks again. Okay. I need to build a trap for the Chipanaranya. God, I don't even know where. Guess we could try to do the frog thing. Wait a minute. Other notes and information? Cats and their bones. Continue. Return. My personal notes? The amount of information you're able to squeeze onto this tiny chalkboard is remarkable. Okay. Alright, let's go to Hame Quarry. I think that was the one we needed to for the frog bug thing. Because I just don't know what to do. What are we fighting bats again? Gosh dang it. Why are we fighting bats again? Ah. Thank you, Claudia. Beautiful. Okay, let's do... You know what? We're gonna do that. And I'm gonna do it to that one. Because that's exactly what that takes. And then for this dude... we're gonna do... hot damage. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Think this is the right quarry. Yep. The frog humans. Or human frogs. I don't know what you'd call them. Okay. This dude. I guess I want to talk about it some more. Alright, well, from where I'm standing, it's a pretty straightforward thing. Just walk over there and yank that emerald out of its socket. I don't understand why you want that. Didn't I already explain this, lady? I want the swap to be permanent. I want to keep this body. It seems rude to those people. Don't take their side. They deserve what they got. They deserve to be turned into frogs? Hey, you say that like being stuck as a frog sucks or something. Well, come on. I take exception to that. It's speciesist. Being a frog ruled. Can you breathe through your skin? I didn't think so. How do you know how the statue works? I just kind of know. It's like I can hear the frog god speaking to me through the idol. Sort of. Not exactly. It's hard to explain. Gosh, maybe you're the frog chosen one or something. Well, I try not to get a swelled head about it. Your head is bigger than your whole body was before, though. Yeah, good job. That was literally the joke I was making. Try to keep up, kid. I'm not the kid. Why don't you take the gem out yourself? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't exactly have fine motor control over this body yet. I can't even stand up straight without falling over. You're doing pretty well. The other ones can't even talk yet. Oh, really? Must be because I'm the frog chosen one. I mean, you might be. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Why do you want to be human so much? Because it's exciting and new. Check out these thumbs. Are you kidding me? Some of the climbing tree frogs have rudimentary thumbs, but not like these tadpoles. I'm gonna give so many thumbs up to people. It's gonna be great. You said being a frog ruled, though. Well, sure, but come on. You like... What's that thing humans like? Oh my god, why would they give you that option? For number 3. Sandwiches? What's that? It's a kind of food. You get some bread and... Okay, I don't need the recipe. Maybe later. Point is, you can't eat only sandwiches your whole life, right? You get bored. A frog gave me this emerald. How's that possible? Oh, that's probably me. I mean, him. Try that again. This human's mind in my frog body. I was hopping around in there when it happened. You were in this cave? It's kind of far from water. Yeah, but I've always been really drawn to the statue. Huh. Maybe I am the frog chosen one. Kneel before me, human. No, I'm kidding. I've always been pretty devout, though. Particularly religious frog? Well, unlike we humans, frogs only have the one god. And if there's only one game in town, you might as well play, right? It seems important. Well, Look, kid, if you're trying to convince me to change my mind about this, well, it's not working. Shoot. If you want to try the argument again, be my guest. I haven't got anywhere else to be at the moment. I don't know that I've got any more points to make. Well, maybe if you make them in a different order, it'll help. This is the first time I've ever had an argument with anybody, so I'm still figuring it out myself. Okay, what am I gonna do? I wasn't trying to talk to you. Can I get out of it? No, I can't. Well, I would like to get... Never mind. I was trying to get to the statue, not you. Mess with the thingy. I'm gonna pry off the eye. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Kids, you made the right decision. Come here, give me those jewels for a second. Okay. You give the guy the gems, and he clumsily twists some vines around them to make a rough necklace. It looks nice. Both emeralds now gleaming together. This thumb jazz is harder than it looks. Still, close enough for government work, as they say. They being humans, of which I now officially am one. Jesus. Thanks a million, pal. What are you gonna do now? Well, as soon as we get used to driving these weird long bodies around, I guess we're gonna need, what do people call them? Jobs? Oh, geez, I'm sorry. No, I think it'll be alright. We got this whole quarry right here and ready to go. I think we can shake this place up to be more ecologically responsible. Might even be more profitable in that way. All natural rocks. Well, just be nice to the local frogs, okay? No worries, kid. I got what I wanted. No reason to be spiteful. In fact, that reminds me. There's something you can help me with, and it would help those frogs too, if you got a minute. What's that? Basic unit of measurement for time. Jeez, if humans don't use them... I've got even more to learn than I thought. No, I mean, what's the job? Yeah, so... that cave back there on the left is filled with flies. It's a huge breeding ground for them, for whatever reason. At first, it sounded like a great deal, but it turned out humans don't eat flies. No, we don't. Nope, no. It was a real bummer to find that out, let me tell you. I used to love those things. Now, can't stand them. Ugh. Anyway, there's a huge pile of maggots in the back of the cave. If you can clear the flies out of there and haul those maggots out to the bog, I'm sure the frogs would love to have them. Disgusting. What's in it for me? Oh, geez, I don't know. The joy of helping out a bunch of frogs in need. Lady, I already made you a necklace out of the biggest gemstones you're likely to see on this half of the continent. All right. Wow, you are so sassy. Oh my god, they're huge. What the fuck? I guess we're fighting the giant flies now. What the heck? It's so buzzy. It's so buzzy. Why is it so buzzy? I can't even hear the music. I'm setting him on fire. I may not need to, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh my god. There's that. I actually may not need to. Nope. Okay, never mind. Okay, it got slightly quieter. All the pile to the frog bog. It seems like a task that's going to be either very arduous or super disgusting, or probably both. Fortunately, I never bothered to mention the large tarp that you've been carrying around in case of emergencies, so you're able to use that to gather all the maggots up onto a large bundle and deliver them to the bog like universe's worst Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. You deposit the huge pile of maggots in the swamp. Hey, hi. Just wanted to let you know, you're all frogs permanently now. Sorry about that. Brought you some delicious maggots, though. Good luck. Awful. Help. Ew. I'm sorry. You should probably just leave the frogs be for now. They're not too happy with you. I'm sorry. I'm going back because there was a cave back there and I want to know what was in it. Collect the juice. Leave. Something in my throat. And no, it's not a frog. Okay. Jesus. Okay, what's back here? Way back out of the cave? Oh! I didn't know that was a way out. Well, now I don't know where to go. Okay, let's go back out of here where it's not so buzzy, because, good lord, that's loud. Okay, let's check my tasks again. Okay, I just gotta talk to the dude in here. Got it. Did you shift those maggots yet? Yep, didn't exactly get a parade for my efforts, though. Well, yeah, expecting gratitude from a frog is basically a losing proposition. Me, though, I'm learning. Check it out. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Okie dokie. So my next one... okay, let's go to the Gator Man village and see if we can figure this thing out. There's gotta be something about it that I'm just missing. There has to be. Who am I calming down? Okay. A whistling man paddles a canoe through 2 inches of swamp water. He hits a rock and capsizes. In the very shallow slime, he thrashes and splashes, screaming about gators. You take the anxious fellow's arms and set him on his feet. You tell him calmly there's no more danger in 2-inch water than he is in anywhere else in the swamp. If a gator wants him dead, he will be. You promise? He says, I promise. He thanks you. Moving on. I can still hear the ribbiting frogs. Fish in the spot. That whole thing, and all I need to do was fish. Voice of the Gator Merman. Okay, where did I need to go for that? John Leathers? I think. What are we fighting? Bats again. You know, having all these extra abilities and having this extra AP is very helpful. It really, really is. It's so nice. It's so nice. Claudia and... Sir. Gatorman detective. You thought he was only a myth. You're a Gatorman detective? Is that supposed to be like a Pinkerton? Presumption accurate. Accusing hunters. Crimes grievous. Butchered Gatorman. Killing mailman. Despoiling land. Speak you. Be accomplice or be ally Gator. What I can say is I didn't kill that Gator Man mailman. Words careful. Choice deliberate. But believe you, found culprits. Cage them. What will you do with those men? Mailman dead. Suspect hunters. Have trial. Find guilty. Consume them. You're gonna eat them? Drink them. Could you let them go, maybe? Unaccepting. Do justice. Liquefy them. Well, we gonna do a prison break. Sorry, Mr. Detective Man, but you took John Leathers. I can't be having that nonsense. Inspector Legrand. Is he supposed to be like Inspector Lestrade from Sherlock Holmes? That's great, though. I love that. More cheesy goodness. Throwing a queso at you. That's what you get. Okay. How many more of these can I do? And just for the hell of it, we gonna do hot damage. Bye-bye. Gator cage key and a magnifying glass. I mean, he definitely knows who killed them. What happened here? Got snatched, didn't I? It's funny. I'm calmer than I thought I'd be. That mailman slaughter's been hanging on my conscience some, and I think I'd be expecting the claw of Johnny Law before too long. But Paul, he wasn't wrapped up in this. It's not fair that he should go down for it, too. Give Paul the voice of the Gator Man. Paul and John's eyes widen in anticipation as you pop the lid on the grimy jar. A wisp of breath escapes the glass prison and wins its way through the bars of the cage, pausing in midair, then darting up Paul's nostrils. The new breath has invigorated Paul's muscles as well. Plump and pulsing biceps prise apart the bars of the cage. John cuts short his rejoice when Paul crouches over the body of the Gator Man and keens in mourning. His first noise with a new tongue. "'Tis a dark path we walk, Paul. Enough of obscene murder in asymmetric service of animalistic desire. Brother, you practice a violence that is worse than base. It is vicious, it is corrupt, it is wrong. I call an end to all aggression. I call it now. At stake is the project of life itself." Paul? What are you saying? Then, Paul Leathers says 3 words so painfully profound they reduce his brothers to contrite tears. What? It's not important. Come on, tell me. Don't worry about it. Look, everyone's moving on already. John falls to his knees and weeps, moaning in anguish when he sees his reflection in the sodden swamp water. Paul, the hunting, the killing, all of it, I did it to bring back your voice. In finding me a tongue, you gave away her heart. No longer can I recognize our blood in the ocean of it you have spilled. I call you brother no more. This doesn't seem like a conversation I need to be here for. Leave this place, man. This can't be goodbye, brother. I don't wish it. Know that if I see you again, it will be for the last time. I will use this, the last of my life, to build a ladder to heaven on my own, so that I may protect the dinosaurs from men like you. Good stuff, everybody. Wow. Alright then. I am a hunter. Yes, you did hunt enough gators to give a man a new voice. That proves you a hunter. Will you dream now, good hunter? I will. I don't know if this is me, like, sleeping. But we're gonna find out. Okay, so I can't go in the house. Ew, you've wet yourself. Miss. Fern wet herself. Get the principal. I don't have a principal. I'm an adult. This isn't a hunter's dream. It's a hunter's nightmare. Escape! Oh boy. Wake up right now. My goodness. Got the perk, Hunter's Mark. On awakening, you feel something different. Maybe a bed sore? Rise. What did that do? It's not there. Is it here? +2 to melee weapon attacks. Nice. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. Paul Leathers has regained the power of speech. He's almost glowing. Hello, Paul. It seems our paths are fated to cross. How are things between you and your brother? He may be my blood, but I will not call him brother. Our blood is undone by all that which he has spilled in the causes of violence and vengeance. When next we meet, it will be that Azure Empyrean upon the highest rungs of our respective ladders to heaven. So not great then. What will you do now? I'll build a ladder to heaven, which, as we speak, grows rung by rung. When will that be done? I expect not for several weeks. Can we trade? Ooh, he got stuff. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Sure. Why not? I got plenty. Okay. Man. That's kind of a bummer, though. I was hoping we'd be able to help him, but I guess not. Alright, what's next on the to-do list? Build a trap and find the radios. Where the hell are all the radios? I have 5 more that I have to find. Right? No. I'm mathing incorrectly. I have 3 more I have to find. Woo! Okay, so I gotta build the trap and I gotta find 3 more radios. Okay. Actually, hold on. Wasn't there a radio at the hobo camp? Did I get that one? I don't remember if I did. I feel like I might have. I don't want to fight y'all. I feel like there was a... Okay, I already used it on that. Okay. Okay. We're going back to Big Moist. We're gonna go to the Monster Shack. And I'm gonna talk to that kid again and see if I can, get the thingy. Scry a pattern in the sounds of things. Oh yeah, because I have a really high mysticality now. It's Morse code. Moving on. It was you, right? Not yet. Real slippery critter, alright. In a metaphorical way, I mean. I don't know if it's actually slippery or not. I don't know why my traps haven't been working. See you later. Let's... Oh, okay. Bring some scrap metal to the bench and construct a very basic animal trap. Tighten the spring. Adjust the torque. Tweak the trigger sensitivity. Add a battery. And add a fuse. Okay, so you grab a wrench and tighten the trap's main spring. You grab a screwdriver and carefully adjust the torque. You grab a pair of needle nose pliers and carefully adjust the sensitivity of the trigger. You connect a battery to a couple of random spots in the trap. That's sure to accomplish something. You hook up a fuse, just in case. That's good enough. You carefully pick up the trap and then carefully shove it in your sack. Let's go hunting. Where? Where do I go hunting? Just anywhere? Or is there like a specific somewhere? I'll go to... You know what? We'll go to the... I don't know. We'll go to the quarry? I have no idea. Take the blood. Let's see. Homemade Chapanarani trap. Okay, let me check and see what it says for that. Somewhere in the Big Moist instead of trap for it. Do I just wander? maybe? That's the only thing I can think of. Let's just wander and see if we can find it. Old house, abandoned long ago in the swamp. Half sunk in the wet muck that passes through parts of the road. Might have been a nice family that lived in this house once. Now you'll look at it. It's a shame this all. Go inside? Jeepers creepers, there's a bandit shot dead on the floor, right in the foyer. Must have come through to look for treasure. From the look of it, he wasn't the only one. This place stinks to death. Oh, sorry. The stink of death hangs heavy on this place, alright. Let's explore it. Holy gosh. Sitting room is littered with bodies. 3 more bandits and the entire defensive line of Ocean City football team. Obvious what happened. Bandits and football players got sold the same line on buried treasure by some shifty rumor monger. Both groups came here searching for their fortune. Ran into each other, and everybody got shot to pieces. Wherever that double dealer who sold him the tip is now, he better be smiling. Keep exploring. Oh, he's here in the kitchen. Also shot. By a bandit and a linebacker, it looks like. But he got him too. Poor pathetic souls. Keep exploring. Now the bedroom. The finish line. And here's what you made. Quarterback. And here's who made it. The quarterback and the wide receiver. You'd figured they'd have been on the same side, but they shot each other in the back simultaneously. Sure. And there's nothing here but a single jewelry box on the nightstand. Ain't that funny? All at death for a couple trinkets. Nothing rots a person like greed. Yoink! Got a jewelry case. Continue where you were going. Okay, let's open that up. Ring of Raucous Fracas? What does that do? Fights will be extremely chaotic. No. That's a horrible idea. +9 to maximum HP? Holy shit. But that means I gotta take off my cufflinks and we ain't doing that. So, let's wander again. We fighting something. Tentacles. We fighting tentacles. It's all good. I got cheese to throw. There we go. I like so. And then for you, I'll do stinky damage. With very stinky queso. It's beautiful. Okay, actually, hold on. I know I keep saying I'm gonna wander, but I've got book. I've got book. And I'm gonna do a thing. I don't know how much I have. But oh, also the mutton recipes. We're gonna do it. Keep reading. I had almost 600. Oh my god. What the heck? So much. Hold up. 110 to meat drops. That's insane. That is literally insane. Oh my god. I wonder if those ever stop, you know? Oh, set my trap. A spot of color in this drab swamp catches your eye, and you find a pile of withered orange husks in front of a shallow cave. Must be the lair of the Chupanaranya. Fortunately, it isn't home right now. Or maybe, since you aren't an orange, it wouldn't be dangerous to you anyway? That's almost certainly isn't true. You set your trap, and hide behind a nearby bush to wait for your prey. After a while, you start to get very bored and remember that people who hunt with traps don't typically sit and wait for the prey to show up. Instead, they leave and come back later. That's kind of the point of animal traps. Leave and come back later. Okay, we're just gonna wander until we find it again. Never mind. Despite anything the map might have said about it, you've managed to wander back to the spot where you set that trap for the Chupanaranya. Peering through the bushes, you discover your trap has indeed trapped something. It sort of looks like a giant toad with a tentacle face, covered in boils that might also be eyes. You have no idea what a Chupanaranya looks like, but this seems about as likely as anything you were imagining. I expected something like the Chupacabra, honestly. But I get the joke. The presumed Chupanaranya seems annoyed about being caught in your trap. Approach it. You carefully sneak up on the Chupanaranya. Since it's both distracted by the trap and also unable to turn around, you manage to take it completely unawares. It struggles futilely as you grab it in a headlock and slice off one of its nostrils. The creature roars in pain and anger, but by the time it manages to thrash its way out of the trap, you already completely the heck out of there. Okay then, we got the nose. The poor creature. These kids are just, they're not the greatest. I did the monster sash. The achievement. Instead of I did the monster mash. Hey there, I caught that Chupanaranya you were after. Looked pretty fierce, but the trap did the job. Oh, that's great. Now we have real proof for why there aren't any oranges in the swamp. Sure. Anyway, here's its nostril. Neat. I'll wear it as a ring. Okay. Anyway, don't go near that part of the swamp for a while. It's real mad. I got the Monster Club sash. Is that it? I think that's it completely. Oh, shit. I didn't put the sash on. Equip. Let's try it. I got Boris. Get Boris's boom. I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna find out right now. Spooky armor. I got spooky armor. My Moxie is 11. That is insane. Which means that when I put on... oh yeah, what does the frog thing do? +7 to magical weapon attack. +7. That is insane. What the heck? Oh my god. I want my cufflinks back for my mysticality. My muscle went down, but it's fine. What does the monster one actually do? Oh, that raises everything. Muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Why would I put the cufflinks back on? This is so much better than the cufflinks that only do mysticality. Oh my god. I've been sleeping on some stuff for a while, honestly. Because why would you not put your muscle mysticality up to 9 and your moxie at 11? I can use 1 additional combat item per round, +5 to maximum HP, and another +20 to meat drops. Wow. That is insane. I will gladly get rid of the cufflinks. Okay, so the only side quest I have now is Rufus. But the thing is, I didn't want a spoiler and I got a spoiler. There is another area. So, I'm going to go to Ocean City and we're going to uncurse the key. I know it's stupid, but I'm going to do it. First key. The key jumps up to the roof of the dome and sticks there, shaking and keening. That's the sound keys make against the metal. The lights in the store whine and flicker and then cut out completely. Dang it, wait it out. Only when the power is out does the key calm down, give up the most odious part of itself to the machine, and drop back down to your lap. Light returns to the store. Fixed it. We had a spare light bulb under the cat. Why was the cat lying on a light bulb? I don't get it. Whatever. You got an item, the uncursed key. Key's curse lingers in the machine. It itself, an arcane lock, to be solved by only by projection of consciousness. Do it. We're on a train. I am Poirot. I've assembled everyone as you asked, Detective, the victim's wife, and the 2 men who were present in the passenger car at the time. I confess the truth that this murder continues to elude me, but no doubt you are soon to enlighten us with your great powers of deduction and observation. May I inspect the body? No, that wouldn't be fair to the other passengers who haven't had a look yet. I see. But I will tell you again what I know. At 3:13 a.m., the professor dropped dead in his chair after sitting down with his wife for a cup of tea. At that time, Miss Ryokanshi? Oh, God. Ryukanshi, sure, and Mr. Andretti were the only other passengers present in this car. Mr. Perry returned later. The rest I'll leave to you to deduce, Detective. I need a moment. Okay. Niccolo Andretti. A businessman. Interrogate. I told you, I'd never heard of this man. I know of Burgerworth College, of course, and it's an excellent institution. but I didn't know that he was a professor there. Now come on, let's not delay our journey further. I'm traveling with 19 suitcases of exotic rubber to make new and exciting wheels of the factory. Exotic butters! Detective mode? What is detective mode? Yumi Ryokenshi, the victim's wife. Okay. The widow dabs her eyes with a handkerchief embroidered with the words mourning rags and wipes. A moment's privacy, please, detective. I had nothing to do with my husband's death and no reason to want him gone. He was a kind man, and not a rich one. Everything he made, he spent on the roulette tables. He owned over 700 of them. That's the largest collection in the world. We were traveling to Yorba Linda so the mayor could give my husband the key to the city, but that won't happen now. Martin Perry, a youth. Young man is absent-mindedly but methodically disassembling and reassembling a fountain pen. Oh, I do that all the time. It's as I said. Yes, the man was a professor of mine at Burgerworth College, and yes, he gave me a C and a D, but that's no reason to kill the man, wouldn't you agree? Besides, at the time of his death, I was in the lavatory trying to figure out what all the bits and pieces do. Perfect alibi, wouldn't you agree? Yes, detective? Tell me what you know of this case. Okay. Okay, I gotta put on my Poirot hat and figure this shit out. I wonder what happens if you use detective mode. I would like to know. You observe... Okay. You observe closely to see what you can deduce. Exotic rubber, eh? No doubt from the jungles of Almodovar. With those local brand of nicotine whose local brand of nicotine I smell on his collar. Of course, the rubber plants of Almodovar don't just yield material for bouncy tires, but an odorless poison, lethal when drunk in hot tea. But why would this man abet the murder of a stranger? I suspect the answer lies in the resume on the table and the name printed on it, Martin Perry. Okay. Excuse me. Detective mode. You deduce that you should make some observations. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one. She says she has no reason to wish her husband dead, but the chemical stains on her cuticle and the fingerprints on the window above, which she opened to dispose of the murder weapon, tell you the tale more truly. But the nose reveals even more. Observe the zigzag pattern of the medial cleft below the nostrils. It's called Petrie's philtrum. It's a rare genetic condition she shares with Martin Perry, her son. Okay, this is just complicated. Unnecessarily so. Deductive observations wing about your mind. He's right. A mere C and D are no reason to kill one's professor. But is that the whole story? Observe how the boy tinkers with a fountain pen in the train lavatory. He fancies himself a mechanic. But why wouldn't he get a foot in the door of that profession if his C's and D's stood for car dunce? Nobody would be able to hire him, unless the professor who awarded those ignominious grades died. In that event, every grade he ever gave would be voided. What? And a young man could take a plum job in a car manufacturer and start earning the big bucks. Did they all do it together? I feel like it might be one of those, like Murder on the Orient Express. I feel like they all had a hand in it. Well, okay. I don't think it was this dude. Honestly, I don't. It's either the son or the mom, but I don't think the kid did it. I think it might have been the mom. I have solved this murder. The victim was poisoned by the wife with exotic poison from the rubber tree. to void Martin Perry's car dunce grade so that he could make tires for Mr. Andretti. Uh-huh. Young Martin Perry dreamed of working on cars, and his fresh ideas excite Mr. Andretti, who runs a tire factory. But Master Perry's Let me start again. But Mr. Perry's professor has effectively blacklisted him as a car dunce, unemployable. What to do? Kill the professor, of course, and void that odious grade. Here the plot becomes most wretched. Master Perry's mother, Yumi Yumi marries the professor and arranges for him to be present on the very same train as Master Perry and Mr. Andretti, who supply an undetectable poison administered by Yumi. Et voila! No more professor, no more car dunce. But there's one thing our three conspirators did not count on. Me! Pause for applause. I'm not ashamed. Any parent, sir, would do the same. As would any manager seeking new talent with interesting ideas about tires. If you call someone a car dunce, you're branding them for life, and you're responsible for anything that happens next. How awful. The three of them in it together? Tell you what, detective, at the next stop, they can all get out and take the bus. A sick business. Quite so, but a wonderful feeling, I think, to be possessed of great gifts, great powers of deduction and observation. And to use them, here's another. A gift, that is. Call it a reward. Take the ring. Sure. Nice ring, isn't it? Look what rewards accrue to the powerful. Look how the world itself reveals itself at your touch. I must take my leave. Oh no. I just thought about something. Wait, it remains unresolved. Why is it unresolved? Victim was poisoned by Yumi with the plant to avoid the car dunce thing. Oh, I gotta put the ring on? Maybe? Leave. Leave. Am I missing something? I have solved this murder. What? I'm confused. I'm confused. So we actually solved it. But that didn't break the curse. What if you have to break the curse by essentially breaking the story? He was smushed by me with an oversized mallet. I'm just doing this ridiculously. To shut him up. You were a fool, a fool. I gave you great powers of deduction and observation. I gave you the power to bend back the skin of the world and sniff up its insides. How dare you waste it? You really want to live without this power? You want to live in the dark? Yes. You're a fool. And I wouldn't sully that ring on on the finger of a fool. Give it back now. You don't deserve it. I uncurse you. Okay, I just had to break their reality. I just realized a problem, though. I didn't try the key on the Securiburst Bank. I don't know if it does anything now. I'm an idiot. So, did that curse effectively try to bribe you into not destroying it? That's a little disconcerting. You look at the key that once harbored a shadowy magic. It shimmers in the light. You check your finger and pockets. No mysterious owl ring. You're reminded of the great figures of history who wielded incredible power and chose to give it up. You can't think of anyone specifically, but the concept is interesting to consider. Put the key away. Okay, I would like to go check that and see if the key still works, because I did a fucking stupid. Let's see. I don't know if this... Open it. Who knows? Has no visible means of opening the monstrous vault door. I can't use the key. I'm a stupid. I couldn't do it. I feel like this might be one of those things I just don't actually get, which is unfortunate. But okay. Last thing we're going to do this episode is... These are the only two things we have to do. And if the spoiler I think I saw is right, those radios aren't in a location that we currently have. Or at least they aren't all in a location that we currently have. So I may just have to go to bed and plan that out for later. So I guess we gonna go to bed. We got a dream. Oh my. Why do I look tiny? I look so small. Safe and warm. October 20th, 1902. Ooh, we might have a new date to go look at. My diary, write today's entry. This diary is the property of Margaret, age 9. All others gotta keep out under penalty of law. Dear diary, yesterday our dog Daisy died. Papa said it was bound to happen because she was older than me, which isn't old for a kid, but is really old for a dog. He said we'll get a new dog soon, but I was sad anyway. Some birthday. At school today, the teacher asked what we want to be when we grow up. I said I'll be God because I can make sure all the dogs live a long time and are always happy. Everyone laughed, and that jerk Billy Gribsley said a girl can't be God. So I said I'll be president because that's nearly as good. He said a girl can't be president either. Well, I'll show him. I'm going to make all kinds of laws about being nice to dogs, and I'll make being a jerk illegal so Billy Gribsley goes to jail and he can't eat nothing but bread and water forever. So there. Oh, we're going through her like grown-up stuff. Your desk covered in Ocean City paperwork. Poindexter. Your insufferable bean counter. See what he wants this time. What is it, Terrence? Madam Comptroller, I merely need your signature on these budget revisions. With this, the remainder of funds currently allocated to municipal services will be redirected to your shadow presidential campaign and your other projects. Is this Dark Noel? Is this her, like her past? That sounds a bit obvious. Rest assured, I'm only sparing you the details, which you have made quite clear to me that you find intolerably boring. The transaction will be meticulously obscured through shell corporations, cutouts, offshore accounts, and the like. Alright, good. You better not be skimming more off the top than I'm willing to ignore. Certainly not, Madam Comptroller. Sign the documents. This has gotta be Noel. One of your PR lackeys, carefully trained to be just unafraid of you enough to tell you what not to say in public. Time to record an announcement for your candidacy for Shadow President. Alright. Attention, peons. Oh, geez. Don't call them peons, ma'am. And, please try for a less totalitarian tone generally. Right. So, something like... My fellow citizens, good evening. Margaret Scribbles. That's weird. The levels went all funny when you said your last name. Don't worry about it. Hereby announce my candidacy for Shadow Presidency. Vote for me or else. Nope, sorry ma'am, no. Ugh. Start out by explaining who you are. Most of them probably don't pay attention to local politics. Alright. In my role as Ocean City's comptroller, I have made it my mission to... eliminate waste and graft in the city's finances? I feel like the second one's the best one. Make sure you get exactly what you deserve. What? Well, look, I get it. Double talk is fun, but it makes you sound kind of sinister. You'd be better off just lying. That's fair. Eliminate waste and graft the city's finances. I am proud to say that I have been completely successful through the program of shutting down needlessly wasteful civic programs, thereby reserving your valuable taxpayer meat for the things that actually matter. Things like family, prosperity, and freedom. Perfectly meaningless. Love it. Okay, then just a call to action to the top of it. A vote for me is a vote for you. Oh, that's great. Just perfect. Good. Is that all? Yeah, we'll add all the legal this message blah 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 campaign for Shadow President stuff in post. Great. I'm out of here. Oh god. This is ridiculous. Time travel makes something hurt. This guy is a yokel even by the standards of his time. Time to grease his wheels. Mayor Burby, I presume. Yes, who are you? I'm here to speak to you about the Crystal Dream Valley Dam project. I want you to make the dam bigger, much bigger, and much more powerful. Here are some revised plans. A dam this large would flood the valley and displace hundreds of people. And besides, the dam as planned will provide a perfectly adequate amount of power. Why would we need to make it bigger? Jeez. How about a handshake agreement? Excuse me. What? I don't even know who you are. You want me to agree to this on the basis of a handshake? Specifically, I'm offering you the chance to shake hands with the handle of this large briefcase filled with meat. Oh. Well now, yes. Yes, I think this new plan is quite viable. Good. Good lord. There's a sheep in your office? Why is there a sheep in my office? His desk was carved from a single block of tedium, a raw elemental form of boring work. Turns out that a lot of the president's time is spent on ceremonial bullcrap that nobody actually cares about. Case in point, pardoning the Thanksgiving turkey. None of your aides know what a turkey looks like, apparently. Pardon the damn thing anyway. Oh, so it's not Dark Noel. Your desk, covered in policy documents both benevolent and malign. There's a note about going back in time and making the Crystal Dream Dam bigger. Gotta get on that eventually. Your ridiculous court wizard isn't taking this situation seriously. Make it clear to her what is required. Give me a progress report on the SIT thing. Have you taken care of the problem yet? Oh, it is so dreary and unfestive there. All the math and science. It isn't holly or jolly. Screw your damn theme. Your entire job is dealing with magical issues. I won't have that do-gooding interloper messing around at the library. There's too much at stake. Get it dealt with, or I'm giving Crimbo's federal holiday status to the freaking groundhog. You wouldn't. Go, get out of my office. 6 lockers. Some dumb jock kid you gave a presidential fitness award to. Hey kid, how's it going? Hi? Brilliant. Alright, by the power invested in me as the Shadow President, here's an award for being able to climb a rope faster than the other kids, which is definitely important, and this is a great use of my time. Thanks. Do I give a speech? Whatever, I'm out of here. Miserable beast, deal with him. President Strong, make rich. Yes, I know. And yes, you don't have to remind me of the terms of our 2-word agreement. You're keeping your people mean and hungry? Yes, warriors mean, warriors hungry, good fighters. That's right. You're my ace in the hole. This stinking mud hole. If you need to use force, you'd better stay on top of things if you want your make rich. Keep everyone worshipping at the Gator Shrine too. But for God's sake, don't mess with the stuff in the basement. You screw anything up down there, I will turn you into wallets. Get me? I get good. Oh my. This useless oaf. Duty calls again. Get it over with. More damn paperwork? How come nobody told me being president is all paperwork and talking to idiots? Sorry, ma'am, but the unwashed mass has got to be kept in line while we amass power. Fine. I hereby sign this order declaring July 12th National Bread and Circuses Day. All citizens get a complimentary dinner roll and a free turn on the nearest suitable trapeze. Ma'am, I ain't sure that. Who cares? Let Coolidge deal with it. What's he even for anyway? This is all beneath me. Oh my god, the stream is forever long. Hellstrom, what does he want? Let's hear your report. Everything's fine and dandy, ma'am. I don't rightly understand what this shadow energy stuff is exactly, or why you want so darn much of it, but the converters are spraying it out slicker than grease mice out of a Gatling gun. God, I cannot speak. Doesn't help that it's not like normal words. With plenty of slag left over to press into those weird monsters you like. Finally, some good news. So you'll meet the project deadline? Yep. Though we'll need to explain the oil drilling operation some more. Expand the oil drilling operation. Need you to sign a permit so we can expand the lots 210 to 240. Whew. So much talking. Wait. 210 to 240? That's a problem? My family's farm is 223. Well, if you're wanting your weird black juice, you gotta get the regular black juice out of the ground first. Alright, fine. Sorry, Grandpa. Uh-oh. Well, enough of this. Wow. That was a lot of things. Whew. Man. Okay, so that all is back down again. So I need we're gonna up my, let's start with mysticality. My max HP is down too. That's not great. What does questionable salad do? Muscle and mysticality up by 1. Mysticality and moxie. Mysticality. You know what? We'll do that one. And then we'll do muscle. Muscle and moxie. I might do the omelet, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Muscle and moxie. Okay, and then I can booze it up when I get out there. So that's fine. Plus I can get the cat boon. Okay, we got a new location. Yes. Gray County placemat map. We got a sickle from a signal. Wait, we got a signal from a sickle. You know, the farming tool thing. It's over in Gray County somewhere. Mostly nothing but farms there, but there's a store that's been open since forever. Owner's name is Jasper. He knows Murray. He'll probably help you out. Here's a map. This is a diner placemat. It literally has a map of the county right in the middle of it. Oh, I'm just impressed that you found a way to give me an actual map while still giving me a thing that isn't a map. Okay then, oh my god, there's a message. What do you want? Hey, this is Benny Wonton speaking. What happened to Don Toblerone? Sore throat. You Fern? That's me. Okay. He says okay too. I do that all the time. Benny, you're a cool dude. Okay, here's the deal. We left a bunch of stuff in your nightstand. There's some books we need cooked, some documents we need forged, some evidence we need doctored. Once you're done with all that, dump them in the sewer grate outside the antique store and the boys will handle it from there. Got it. Nice talking to you, Benny. I mean that. Sure thing. Okay. Stuff in my nightstand. Open the drawer and see. Uncooked mob books, unforged mob documents, and undoctored mob evidence. So, cooking or combat items? No. Okay, so I need a forge, I need a doctor, and I need to cook something. So that's not the worst thing in the world, but We got a whole new friggin' location. But we're going to figure that out in the next episode, because this has been a very long one and a lot of things have happened. I'm still really mad about the secure burst thing, that I was dumb and totally forgot to try that with the uncursed, or with the cursed key. Oh man, I don't know if you can ever actually get it open now if you do that. It really sucks, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here, and if you guys like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and click the notification bell. That way you guys get notified when new videos go live. And don't forget to check me out on Twitter. That way you guys also get an extra notification thing, just in case, you know. And I will leave the full playlist for Shadows Over Loathing down below me here on the screen if you guys want to check out everything that's happened up to this point. And I will also leave the link to the game down in the description if you want to play this for yourselves. And don't forget, if you guys don't play on PC and you guys have a Switch, you can now get Shadows Over Loathing on the Switch to play this for yourselves as well. I will leave the full playlist for our new game, Koromon, on the opposite side of the screen if you guys want to check out the first couple episodes of that. It is so cute. I absolutely adore it. So if you guys want to go check that out, please go check it out. It's so freaking cute. Anyway, that being said, this is Captain TigerLily, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!